Hi my jewels, and welcome back to another video. So for today's video, I will be creating an everyday fall makeup look that you can create. It's very easy. I'm going to share with you guys also the products that I've been using currently for my makeup. So if you guys want to see how I create this fall everyday makeup look, just keep on watching. So first thing I'm gonna do is just pin my bangs back because they're a little annoying. I tried to push my bangs back, don't know if it worked. Looks a little crazy, but let me zoom you guys in a little bit just so you guys can see more of my ugly face. So first thing I'm gonna do, I already washed my face, I already did all that. I'm just gonna moisturize with my CeraVe daily moisturizer cream. I got the small one just because I wanted to test it out. I hadn't really used this one before. When I was pregnant, I was using a Navino one just because my skin was a lot more sensitive than the usual. So I'm just gonna moisturize. So far I like it. It's not too bad. It gives me the moisture that I want. So it's not too bad. So I am using natural lighting to do my makeup. Right now the weather is a little crazy. It gets a little cloudy and then the sun comes back out. So if the lighting changes, I am so sorry. So for the past week, I've actually been doing my makeup and I've been getting ready every morning. It makes me feel a little bit better. So I'm gonna share with you guys what I've been doing, and I've been seeing a difference when I do my makeup this way. So I will share with you guys what I do. So I've actually been spraying my setting spray before I actually apply my primer, and I've noticed that it makes my makeup stay a lot longer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray my setting spray that I've been currently using. I'm using the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. It's actually pretty good and it's very affordable, so go ahead and check that out if you guys would want to try it. I love how soft and like gentle it is. Like the spray doesn't go like in dots, so I like that one. So the next item I'm going to be using is the Maybelline primer. This is the Blur and Pore Minimizing Primer. It's this one right here. I haven't been using any like primers, but I currently bought this one and I was like, okay, let me give it a try, just because my pores actually pop out a lot. Like you can see my pores, especially like right here in this area. So I was like, let me go ahead and try a primer that kind of minimizes your pores. So I just applied that. I focused that mainly on where my pores are at and like around my nose, on the top of my forehead, basically the T-zone. So after my primer is nice and set, I will go ahead and go in with my foundation, just because I'm not going to do a very heavy eye makeup. It's more of a natural everyday makeup look. So I'm just going to go ahead and go with my foundation. This is a new foundation that I bought. I was using the Fit Me Matte Poreless foundation before, but I wanted to try a new one just because I was using that one for quite some time. So recently I bought the L'Oreal Infallible foundation, and it's been working pretty good actually. This isn't really my shade. I got the closest shade that I thought would fit me. It does oxidize a little bit. I've noticed that, like after I oh my goodness. So I've noticed that it oxidizes pretty quickly. You guys will see right now. So I do like a pump in the back of my hand, and with one pump I think is good enough. I don't like to wear a heavy face, so I'll just apply a little bit on the back of my hand and then just kind of dot it onto my face. When I put it on, it actually looks like it is my shade, but then it does oxidize really quickly. Like you can even tell, like at the back of my hand, it's already like starting to oxidize. Let me see. Just with the regular beauty blender, I'm just gonna go ahead and start tapping my face. I prefer to use a beauty blender rather than a brush. That's just my preference. I feel like it gives me more of a natural look. So just tap. So my foundation is nice and blended. As you can see, it looks super natural. Like it's not heavy at all. So I really like this foundation. Maybe I will try to look for a different color. It doesn't really like look so off, but I feel like it looks a little bit orangey. Don't mind it though. So now for my under eyes, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 22. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it under my under eyes to help my eyes look a little bit brighter, because you know, mom life, you don't get to sleep that much. And I'm just gonna be covering any blemishes or anything that I would want to brighten up. Just gonna go and use the same beauty blender that I used and just start blending. And I like to bring the concealer just upwards. It makes your eyes look a lot brighter. And just with the leftover, I'm just gonna prime my lids. And just, it looks a lot brighter. It's not like in your face, but it looks a lot brighter. So now for my under eyes, I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. And as you can see, I need a new one very soon. I use the shade 120 Classic Ivory. And this one I'm just using to set my under eyes. So just go ahead and set that. And then to set my entire face, I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. So this one I'm using light medium. So now for the eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and do something very natural, not so like heavy. It's more of a natural look. So I am using this ColourPop palette that it's pretty old, I think. It's in collaborations with Kathleen Lights. So I'm just gonna be using this shade right here that I literally beat up already. I'm just using that as my transition color. So go ahead and start blending. And it does not need to be perfect at all. So just go ahead and blend. So the next shade I'm using just to darken up the outer corners, I'm just gonna go in with this brownish reddish color. And I'm just gonna go ahead and darken the outer corners. And I'm looking down here just because I have a mirror down here. So now just going back in with the first shade I used, I'm just gonna get a little bit and then just blend them together. Excuse my baby again. So that's basically it, what I do with my eyes. Nothing hard, nothing dramatic. Just literally I just used 2 shades. And it looks like I actually tried doing my eyes. I'm not gonna go in with any bronzer today just because I want to look more natural. But if you want to go ahead and apply bronzer, you can go ahead and do so. I am gonna apply some blush because I want the face to look more natural more awake, more healthy. So I'm going in with the NARS blush. Looks like this. Just with a basic brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply the blush. For my highlighter, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this pretty old highlighter from ColourPop. It is a Super Shock Cheek highlighters. I'm just using in the shade Wisp. It's pretty beat up as well, but I like how it is the, I don't know how you call these, like, it's not powder, it's like a compact, I don't know. So I'm just using that same brush and applying a little bit of highlight just to make the face look a little bit more hydrated. Amor, te envuelvo y te lo di hasta para llevar. So for the last step that I do is my brows. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Anastasia Dip Brow in the powder form. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera just because it takes a little while to do my eyebrows. So I'll just come back with my eyebrows. So my brows are nice and put on now. So that's the last step for my makeup. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face with my setting spray, and then I will go ahead and apply mascara. So refreshing. For mascara, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Holy Grail mascara, drugstore mascara. So I'm just using my Maybelline, the Colosso mascara in Glam Black. So I'm just gonna curl them, apply them, and then I'll come back because my baby's crying. So that was basically it for my natural makeup look that I created. It's something super simple, something very easy to create. If you guys want to go ahead and apply some lashes, you guys can go ahead and do so. I don't usually wear lashes. I rarely wear lashes. I just wear lashes for special occasions. I usually just wear mascara. So that was basically it for today's video. I know it was a little bit different than the usual. My next video is a very exciting video. Well, I'm excited to create the video. I'm gonna throw it back to back in the day. I'm gonna go ahead and be recording my updated playlist, the music that I've currently been listening to, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, that was it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.